Hi, I'm Richard with Sewing Machine Tips and Tricks, and in this video we're going to go over how to use a Brother XR9550 PRW, how to thread it, how to use it, so on and so forth. So stick around and we'll go over that. Okay, so here's the Brother XR9550 PRW, and right here are all of your designs that it will do. I want you to take notice of this symbol, and this symbol, which coincide with these three symbols. In order to change those, you push this button. Real simple, right? And then the number that goes along with the symbol will be displayed here. So if I want to change this, say that I want to do a zigzag, which is right here, that's 04. So I'm just going to, on the right hand side, hit plus and go to 4. 04, now we're on a zigzag. I'm not going to do a zigzag right now. I want to do the regular straight stitch, so I'm going to go down to 00. But this puts the needle on the left hand side, so if I want the needle on in the center, then I'm going to go with 01. And I think I'll stick with that, okay? So you follow each one of those. Just make sure that you have this where you want it set. So if you want to do these patterns, you have to have, this light needs to be lit above this. If you want to do these patterns down here, this light needs to be lit up here. So the number that you set it on will coincide with the pattern depending on where it's setting. Very important to understand that. And we're going to do this. Now, up here it says position. What that means, the top number is your stitch length, the bottom number is your stitch width. So top is your stitch length, bottom is your stitch width, right? And you have plus and minus. So plus is going to make it bigger, minus is going to make it smaller, and when it's in the area where it's the preferred setting, you'll have a little circle around the stitch. Same thing here. So I'm on a straight stitch, it should be 0, but I can increase that just like that. And when it's in the position where it's the preferred stitch, the preferred width for the stitch you're using, then it's going to have a circle around it. Again, I just showed you how to use this, right? So this is the number on the right, this is the number on the left, and you have plus and minus, and you make them match the number above the design that you want. This is your speed control. So the more you push this over, the faster it will go. Now you can run this machine two different ways. You can do it with or without the foot pedal. So either way, it doesn't matter. Foot pedal or no foot pedal, this is going to control the speed. If you want to use the foot pedal, right here, right in the back of the machine, around the back of it, is a place where you can plug it in. If you don't want to use the foot pedal, then this button right here is going to operate that, all right? This button right here is for reverse, so if you want to go in reverse, you just push and hold that button. This button is for your needle up and down. So, and actually I want that center. So this will make your needle go up and down. I'll show you. Okay, that is totally top right there. There's down, and there's top. So if you are, let me show you here, if it's not in exact top position and you push that, well, all right, just like that, right? So you see how it went to the top position. So it does kind of depend. I turn this backwards, which actually takes it a little bit higher than the desired position. And so it's going to drop it to the desired up position. And then I hit it again, it takes it to the desired bottom position. Now, and then back up to the top. Now from there, if it is a little bit lower, it's not going to take it up, it's going to take it down. So now it takes it to the desired bottom position and then back up to the desired top position. Just so you understand that. If you're going to use your needle threader on any machine, always hit this first on any machine and make sure that it takes it to the top up position. All right, this right here, this is your thread tension. And if you notice, there is a line, there are lines that go from 3 to, where do they go? 3 to 5. That is the preferred tension that you need on your thread in most cases. So that's normally we're going to have it somewhere between 3 and 5. 4 is a great place to start to make sure that that's all going to run. Okay, so now we're going to thread the machine. We will start with the bobbin. Okay, so on your bobbin, you're going to have your thread is going to be to you and to the right. Okay, you're going to drop it in there, and then you're going to bring this straight out towards you. You're going to put your finger on it, on the bobbin. The reason you're putting your finger on it is to hold the bobbin still, because you want the thread to go into the tensioner. If it doesn't go into the tensioner, then it can cause you some potential problems. You're going to bring it around, all the way around that small finger, and then around this piece here where it goes to the cutter, cut it and off, and then you'll put your plastic plate back on. Also, right here, there is a letter J. Okay, that indicates which foot you need to be using. So how do you determine that? So in the center of your foot, right there, you can see there is a G. Okay, that is the letter that corresponds with what this letter should be. So I've got the right foot on here, but that one will say J in the center of it. All right. Now we're going to thread the top. Okay, so to thread this machine, the first two things that we want to do: first, raise your presser foot. Always, on any machine, always raise your presser foot. So raise your presser foot. Second, we need to get this thread spool to the operating position on this machine. So what we're going to do is we're going to push down and back and then up. Okay, so I'm going to put my thumb here, and I'm going to push down, back, and then up. Okay, the reason, and when you go to put it back down, you're going to push down, back, and down. Well, just like that. All right, that's just going to help protect it and keep it from breaking, because otherwise you hear that hard pop on there, eventually it will break. So if you do it this way, it will keep it from breaking. Okay, so again, down, and it's kind of at an angle down and an angle down. Okay, so down, then back, and voila. Now you're going to put your thread on there, just like this. Okay, then you're going to put your thread spool cover on, and you're not going to push it tight. It's going to be loose. Next is the bobbin winder. It is very easy. You've got your thread on the spool. You're going to come down. It's going to go this side of this little tab sticking up right here. Okay, around, this is your bobbin winder tensioner. All right, you're going to put your thread on the inside of the spool and stick it down through a hole. Okay, you can either put it on the top and hold it, or you can put it right through the center, just like that, and not have to hold it. Then just very simply, you're going to click this to the right. It's going to pop over there, and then you're ready to start winding. As you can see, it's going to wind, and then this is your speed control. You can go faster or slower. Make sure that it is in your tensioner and it doesn't come out, okay? If it's not in your tensioner, if it comes out, this is going to be a sloppy mess and you won't be able to use it. Then once it gets full, it will push itself over. There it is. Quit spinning, and you're going to hit stop, and you're done. If you don't want it completely full, then you will stop before it gets full. If you have any questions, let me know. Now you're going to pull some thread off. The first thing that you're looking for is a thread guide, and on this it's here, and this is also a thread guide. So you're going to go from here to here, okay? So here to here, just like that. Then you're going to go down, and this goes into your tension discs right here. That's the reason that you raise your pressure foot, is to open your tension discs. Around, okay, this goes around the take-up spring. Then you're going to come in to the right, to the back, come to the left, down, and this goes into your take-up lever. Now you need to visually look and make sure that you can see that thread in the end of the take-up lever, okay? Then you're going to go down, so you have another thread guide right on the bottom of your needle. And you're going to use that, get into there, and then you can thread your needle. If you're going to use your needle threader, you're going to bring this down some. You're going to put this through this side, bringing it down, okay? So you're in the left. You see how I've already got that in the left? Now you're going to protrude it through the needle, bring it in, just barely on top of the bottom set of forks, okay? And then just slightly up, and then let it go, okay? And it will slightly pull it through your needle, and you can finish pulling it through. Just like that. And then you can cut your excess off up here in the back. You have a cutter right here, right there. Okay? And there it is. You're ready to sew. So you're going to put your fabric on it, and you've got your stitch and everything set, and you're going to run it, right? Make sure that you always use the correct size needle for the fabric that you're on. And do not pull your fabric. Let the machine move the fabric. You guide it, but the machine moves it, okay? If you're pulling your fabric, you're going to have problems. You're going to cause your needle to bend when it's in the fabric and you're pulling it. It's going to hit your needle plate. It's going to hit your hook. It's going to cause you other problems, end up yanking your bobbin case out of place, hitting that and tearing your bobbin case up. So never pull your fabric. Again, make sure you have the right size needle for what you're working on. If not, your needle will bend when it hits an extremely thick fabric, and it can break, or it can hit your needle plate or anything else, all right? If you have any questions, please let me know, and y'all have a great day. See you in the next video.